in distress. Coddle me, mother... Pity me! Help me! And don't you dare try to sway me by calling me strong anyways. It's not a flex. I'm weak. Listen to the words that are coming out of my... I am weak!
City boy! City boy! City boy! City boy! City boy!
Why do you like me?
I like you because you're independent, you're hardworking, you take care of your own bills. You don't need a man.
I'm gonna get out!
Y'all, I'm tired. I no longer want to be an independent woman. Forget that INDE. I'm good. I want to be a housewife.
That is bullshit.
Listen, the next man that has good credit, a stable home, finances is straight, baby, I'm marrying you.
Oh, say less!
Yes, sir, I am. I'm not an alpha female no more. I've learned my lesson. Baby, I will be submissive to you. Baby, I will cook for you. I will clean for you. Yes, daddy, whatever you need. You want sex when you want it? Yes, sir, you got it. Baby, you want a meal at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes, sir, you got it. Take care of me. Because this working 2 jobs, although I love being a registered nurse, I love my profession. Let me just work as needed. Let me work when I want to work. I'm over it. I'm tired, y'all. So hook your luck. I'm looking for a husband. I'm ready to be a housewife.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Go ahead, sorry.
So now we'll go, I guess, on a second one and see what, but he's kind of short. He's only like 5'9".
What?
Oh, that's you're what, like 5'9",
I'm 5'8".
right?
I'm 5'8".
That's tall enough, right?
Not really. You know, I'm manifesting a tall man. One of the other guys I'm talking to is 6'7".
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll be going out soon. It's just a matter of like scheduling. We just haven't been able to like link on the schedules. We both work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's another guy who I just made this whole TikTok about, who was like all about me, asking me out, calling me all these pet names, my love and all this shit. And then we're talking and I was like, oh, you have the vaccine, right? And he was like, no. I was like, you're not vaccinated and you want to go out with me? I'm like, I'm not going out with you if you're not vaccinated. What, do you expect me to be kissing you? You're not vaccinated? I'm like, get the fuck out.
Really? Oh, I wouldn't care. So would you not date someone that was different than you, like, politically?
No, I wouldn't.
What are your standards? Like, what are your requirements for a guy?
But yeah, I definitely want them to have the same political views as me, because it's just why bother in having those arguments?
Okay.
You know, it's just going to turn into a fight later.
Yeah. No. So what else?
Well, I have to have a car. This other guy who didn't have a vaccine, he didn't even have a car. I was like, how are you coming to take me out? You don't have a car. You know, I'm not driving anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's like minimum requirement. You have to have a car. I've also realized that I want someone that has like some sort of creative or like job and entertainment like I have. You have to be very ambitious, because I am very ambitious. I want to be able to, like, you know, we'll spend our days or whatever separately, and then at the end of the night, I want us to be able to come together and talk about all of the exciting things that happen in each of our lives, right? Like,
okay.
This other guy was like, well, I'm not rich, I'm a regular guy. And I was like, that's fine, but like, I'm not a regular girl. Like, I'm not. So like, if you are going to date me, like, either you have to be able to handle that, or you yourself also has to not be like regular. Like, I don't think I'm like just an average person. Like, that to me is boring.
Okay. So let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year. Would you date him?
You wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years? No, 8 years to afford.
Wait, how much? I don't know anything about rings. How much is that?
About $200,000.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like, you have to see that shit. It's gonna blind people.
But that's so superficial. That's like so superficial.
But it's about so much more than that. It's about the fact that you can afford that, right? I go to yoga with this girl who has an 8-carat diamond engagement ring.
Yeah.
A weed company and drives an Audi. So it's about more than just it's about the fact that you can afford that.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking like you're gonna miss out on a lot of guys because I'm telling
Is there
no,
not
no, no, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. I'm telling you, like my dad would, but if my mom asked for that from my dad would have told her to go find a new boyfriend because there's no way in hell he was gonna spend $200,000 on an engagement ring, and that's a no, and that's a multi-millionaire in the top 0.5% who had 10 kids. My mom never.
He built.
What?
You said he's built to the becoming that. He wasn't that originally, right?
He wasn't. Well, he was making like 6 figures in his early 20s.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So any woman with half a brain would think, this is a good. But my dad's like, he's good with money. He's not like to me that's like such an unwise investment to spend $200K.
Diamonds appreciate.
Oh my God,
Jesus
no. Oh my God, no. That's like I would rather put that in a college fund for our kids or like.
Yeah, they'll have that too.
But this just sounds like not like real to me, you know?
Really?
Yeah,
well,
like
I don't know. For me, like I told you, like my status is going up. Like I just did a music festival where I made 30 grand over the weekend in one weekend. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, like I need somebody who can be on that level.
Right, but the problem is like guys don't care about your money.
Right,
You
but
know,
I don't care.
I know, but it doesn't like, you know, like I think you're gonna miss out on a lot of guys with like this. Like to me, these are like crazy high standards.
So today I listened to my dating coach. She said, "You do not get your expectation; you get your minimum standard."
Mm-hmm. Is your dating coach married?
Yes, and she has a baby, and her wedding ring is at least 5 carats.
Yeah,
and her man is rich, and she doesn't even have to work.
You know,
and she herself makes like 30 to 50 grand a month. Coaching women in love.
I mean, good luck if that like works for you. I just like to me that sounds like a $200K engagement ring. Like I think like guys are gonna hear that and be like, no,
because you just have to have the man who's okay with maintaining you, right?
With maintaining you,
right? Like you can be high maintenance, but if you are dating a man that is okay with maintaining you, you're fine. You're not high maintenance, then you're just on their level.
Okay, but I'm just thinking like like I know, but those guys that are making like that amount of money, like I think they typically want like the young like 21, 22-year-olds.
I don't think so. And
maybe. What?
I'm 30, so I'm not that old. I'm actually
I don't
an age to be wiped up by somebody who's like in their 40s and like ready to be serious and start popping out babies. A 21-year-old, unless you're Kylie Jenner, is realistically too young to be like popping out kids. Like you're too young.
Yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm sorry, the $200,000, like, that's crazy to me. That's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe, that's crazy.
Someone that can make that amount of money in a shorter period of time, like somebody who is, say, a musical artist, right? A musical producer, somebody who's in entertainment, somebody who's on a TV show, somebody who does like concerts and tours. That amount of money isn't the same to them. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, say I was dating somebody like a G-Eazy, right?
Okay.
He makes $150,000 minimum per show. Minimum. That's what he makes in a show.
Yeah.
So if he does a couple shows, the 200 grand to him, he won't even feel it.
No, but like this is something coming from someone, like I've been in a relationship with a guy that was worth over $1 million. Like but I would never in a million years ask him to spend $200K on a ring. Like to me, that's almost like entitled. Like I'm not entitled to his money.
I mean, here's the thing: if I can afford it myself, I would want you to be able to get it for me, right?
Yeah.
Get it myself.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's just. Yeah, I guess like we kind of probably have different like views on like spending habits. Because to me, I'm like I would, even if I had the money, I would never spend that on a ring.
But I'm also not that much of a jewelry person, right? So it's like, you're not going to need to be buying me diamonds for every anniversary or jewelry all the time. Like, get me my ring, and that's it. I don't really need much else.
I really feel for the men. Like,
guys who have so much, they're working so hard, they're trying to prove themselves because society makes them. Because you have to make your way in society. You have to do so much to prove yourself these days. And to have this girl come here and just completely belittle you on the internet. These are good men out there. And they don't they don't deserve you don't even deserve a McDonald's from them.
Stop it. Respect yourself.